Thank you. Want to talk to you though. In a second. Can we move it in behind Steve?
Yep. It's a damn mouthful. Damn it.
Good afternoon, Surrey Water Polo Nation. Woo! Yes. And finally, Steve is here with us in person, the famous Steve. So we've got, okay, we're going to start with the lineup here. The numbers have switched though, so bear with us. We've got Rowan, number 9. We've got Cruz, number 7. Who's number 14? Blake?
Blake James.
Yeah. And Max is starting in net. And beyond that, Hunter at number 8.
3 is Danny.
Number 3 is Danny, and the swim out is Michael on number 2. Okay, game is on. The game is afoot, as my old friend Sherlock Holmes would say. Okay, setting up for defense. We've got Danny, number 3, pushing out on defense there. Over to Blake's check. They're pushing high here today. Hunter almost recovers, but not quite. Yeah, he does. Okay. But it's a little bit of confusion here. Refs are sorting it out.
White ball. Right, in 1 second.
Looks like Torps have the ball. 1 second on the shot clock. Quick shot. Max saves. Good. All right. Recovered by Surrey on the counterattack. Hunter has the ball deep in their end. Brings it up the right side to Michael. Swimming it in closer. He's looking. He sees Danny open down the wing. Danny's looking. Blake's making himself free in the middle there. Getting some space. Back to Michael up top. Michael sees back to Danny on the outside. Over to Cruz. Sees him open net. Oh, and he lobs. Quick lob. Beautiful. That's called the 10 fake lob trick. Great job by Cruz there. And good passing the boys are showing. Good defensive structure. Hopefully we'll see that next. Okay, Torpedoes have the ball. They're bringing it up the middle. Blake's out to check. Gets a stiff arm in the face, recovers. Pushing it in the middle into the hole, and Hunter's got it covered. He gets kicked out, unfortunately. Torp's ball. Torp's moving it around, pushing to the outside. Michael's got to get over there to check. Up to Cruz's check. Cruz up to Blake. Hands up, boys. Hands up. Good job. Rowan intercepts. Surrey recovery. Max pushes it up to Michael on the outside. Michael's biding his time. There's Danny. Sees Hunter catch up. Pushes it over to Rowan. Got some space. Takes it in. Looks to Blake on the outside. Fortunately timed out. Turnover, and Torps gets the ball back. Torps pushes it long. Down to Cruz's check. Rowan's going to take the hole. Up to Hunter, who's checking up top. Down into Rowan's check, and Rowan intercepts again. Well done. Turnover, Surrey ball. Up to Michael. Michael sees Rowan in the middle. He looks, he tosses over to Hunter, and Torps goalie comes out and gets it. Nice try, boys. Nice try. Torps pushes it up far left-hand side. Michael's watching his check. Rowan's up top. Out to Blake's check. Blake pops it in the middle to Danny's check. Shot, score. A little bit of back and forth here in the first quarter. They're just sort of testing each other out, seeing where the weaknesses are. Got a sub. Hunter's going to come off. Danny's going to come off. We've got Ricky, number 10, on. And number 5, who I can't see the face of quite yet. Who's number 5, Steve?
On our team?
Yeah, right on the far side there. I can't see the face.
Jacob.
Jacob's in at number 5. Okay. Michael's got the ball on the outside. Cross court over to Ricky. Ricky up to Cruz. He's got some open spot, and Blake pumps it in the net. Good movement. Great job for Blake for getting himself some space, making that a nice, easy pass. Torpedo ball. Torpedo puts up to Jacob's check. He's right on him, pushing out nice and high. Ricky follows his man in, prevents the cycle. Michael recovers. Well done. Good collapse. Michael looks around, passes it over to Rowan, who's got some space. And Rowan and Cruz are going to make an attack here. He's pushing all the way to the net. Pushing all the way to the net. He spins, and he gets sunk. And then he tries to sink the goalie, but that got caught. So Torpedoes ball. Torpedoes push it out wide. Michael's got his check there.
2?
Into Ricky. Ricky's right on him. Michael recovers. Good collapse. Michael's having a good defensive game so far. There's Max with the ball. Up to Michael. Michael sees Ricky on the outside. Cruz comes in up top with the cycle. Jacobs found some space on the outside too. They've got nice high line. Michael's there. And just went a little wide. 2 seconds left. Quick shot away. No, we couldn't get it. Turnover, Torps ball. Rowan's out to press. So he's playing a tight man defense at the moment. Jacobs out pressing. Just don't get spun. Keep your body nice and high. That's good. Into Ricky's check. Collapse from Jacob, and Surrey recovers. Great defense. Michael's got the ball, bringing it on the outside. He has some open water. He tightens it up. Cruz is his outlet. Back to Cruz. He's got space, up high. Sees Rowan. Rowan brings in a shot, scores!
Rowan.
Nice bottom right laser from Rowan Nicholson. And Surrey goes back on defense. Here's a fun fact for all you folks at home. The coaches have told the kids, in order to play good defense, you have to be horizontal in the water. Keep your butt up and your legs spread wide. It makes you a lot harder to turn than if you're vertical. Torps ball. Ricky's out to check. Nice tight man defense. Blake's got the hole covered. Rowan's got his check covered. Not a lot of options. And Ricky recovers ball. And Surrey's on the attack. Ricky pops it into Blake, but not quite. Unlucky. I think the defender read that and was able to cover it. Surrey back on defense. Michael's letting him go, recovering the middle. Good move. Good move. Cruz is having a wrestling match in the front there, but it's all good. Rowan, interception, recovers. That's 3 interceptions for Rowan. And Blake's free. No, not quite. Michael's free. Michael gets buried, but he's going to pop it in. Beautiful work. Great individual effort from Misha. Excellent. And a quick sub. Jacob's coming off. Looks like Danny's going on. Danny's out to check high. Cruz and Blake are covering the middle. That's Cruz's check. Collapse by Danny. You got to recover, though. Get back to the middle. There we go. Good. And Blake intercepts. Surrey on the counter, but not quite quick enough to get a break. Michael's got it on the outside. Looking around, he sees Cruz. Cruz grabs the ball deep in the Torpedoes zone. Who's up top? That's Ricky. He's got it, and he pops it over to Michael. Rowan's got space. Shot, score, right in the corner. Same shot as last time. Score is now 5 for Surrey, 1 for Torps. 45 seconds left in the half. No timeouts. Torps ball. Ricky's out to check. And turnover. It's going to be a Surrey ball. Danny's got it. And there's going to be a breakaway here. Looks like a 3 or a 4-on-1. I'd be very surprised if they don't make something of this. Danny's taking it low. And, the goalie scores, but Danny's still got people. Jinxed it. I totally jinxed it. Steve just gave me the death glare for jinxing it. Michael shot, and, great save from their goalie. Surrey back to play some defense. Late in the first quarter, 3 seconds left. Shot and blocked. Good quarter from Surrey. We're going to take, looks to be a couple-minute break, and we'll be back shortly. All right, getting ready to start the second quarter. 30 seconds to go. Lineup for this quarter looks like it's going to be Rowan, Cruz, Blake, Max still in net, Michael on the far side with Ricky and Danny. How rude of them to not show me their face. Beautiful facility we're in here, by the way. For any of those who haven't been out to the Calgary spot here, this is a really nice YMCA in Southern Calgary. Great spot to be playing water polo. Here we go. Misha's on the swim out. Not quite. Torps ball. Michael's out to check him. Ricky's on his check there. That's Cruz out to check. Blake's in the hole, protecting the middle. Shot, miss. Surrey ball. Surrey's doing a lot of man pressure and not allowing much in deep, so they're forcing them to take shots from the outside perimeter, which are fairly low quality. Good defensive strategy for this afternoon. That's Danny. He's got the ball deep on the left, on the right for us, actually. Back to Michael. Cruz trying to cycle. That's Ricky on the cycle. Ricky shot, scores. Nice shot, Ricky. Score is now 6 Surrey, 1 for Torpedoes. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Early in the second. Lots of game left. Torpedoes puts it deep. Rowan's out to check. Pops it in into Cruz. Cruz is out to check. Back to out to Rowan's check. Out to Ricky's check. And Danny steals. Surrey recovers. Back to Max. Max pops it up the right-hand side to Danny. He's looking around, sees Michael in the corner. Blake's made himself free. Cruz is driving. And Michael to Cruz, and fake shot scores. Good patience by Cruz. He stood nice and high. Couple of fakes, pops in the corner. Torps ball. Here come the Black Caps. Oh, Blake does a nice little pounce. And Surrey's got a man up. Max has got to see him long. Up to Michael. Michael pops it down to Danny, and he's going to bring it back to Michael, who's got space. Down to Danny. Up to Cruz. Over to Rowan. Back to Cruz. 7 seconds to go. Oh, almost does a little pseudo lob in the corner. Not quite. Goalie got it. Torps ball. Out to Danny. Danny's tight on his check. Rowan's covering the hole. Cruz and Blake are up top, and they recover. Surrey recovers. He's going to pop it up to Cruz, and we got a 2-on-1. Cruz and Danny taking it low. Cruz is free, and nice ball. Right in the corner. Good patience. Rowan's going to take a break, and looks like Blake as well. Jacob and Hunter are coming on. So now we have Jacob, Cruz, Ricky, Danny, Hunter, Michael, and Max still in net. Ricky's out to check. Cruz staying with that high press. And Ricky recovers up top. Good collapse. And Surrey's out. Back to Cruz. Cruz gonna pop it to Michael on the side. And Hunter's got some space, and he, oh no, not quite. So close. Not enough mustard, just a little more. Great idea, though. Good positioning, good sight. Torpedoes ball, bringing it up the middle. Hunter's on the check. Now Ricky. Danny's covering the hole. And, ooh, sneaky little shot through everyone. Almost got through. That's right. Michael's got the ball on the outside. Danny's going long. He's going to have some space here. Hunter's got the middle. He sees he can smell it. I can tell. There it is. Good shot. I could almost see Hunter's eyes go 3 times as large from here. Score is now 9 for Surrey, 1 for Torpedoes. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Still no timeouts taken. Each team has 1 kick out, and that's it. Pretty clean game overall. Cruz is out to check. Ricky's collapsing, but not quite. Nice fake collapse. That's Jacob on the check. He puts it in a hole, and Hunter's there and Hunter yield not kicked out though, which is good. And Max is going to come out and get it. Surrey recovers. Over to Michael. Michael's got lots of space. Pops it up to Danny. Ricky's on the drive down the middle. And Hunter's going to cycle in behind him. And Jacob's going to, oh, Hunter shoots, gets the ball, shot. Nice work. Very strong effort by Hunter. Torpedoes ball. Jacob recovers. Good instincts. Pops it back to Max. Surrey's on the attack. Danny's driving hard. Pops up to Michael. Danny's got space. He sees it. And across to Ricky, but he gets a little buried. And ball under. Unfortunate. Corpse ball. Danny's out to check. Over to Michael. Pops it into the hole, but Hunter's got it covered. Danny collapsed. Oh, good defense. They've got it. Max recovers. There's Michael. Michael pushes up to Danny. Danny's on the drive. Hunter's he goes cross court over to Jacob. A little bit out of his reach. Jacob up top to Michael. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Pops it in. Hunter's ball. He's going to run out of time here. Oh, no. Nice work. Good save by the goalie to grab that. Torps push it up to Ricky's check. Over to Jacob's check. Puts it into the middle. Michael recovers. Interception. Surrey ball. Max outside. Michael. Here's the cycling. Cruz is on the drive. Michael's got past his check. Over to Danny in the corner. Into Cruz. And he's got the ball. Great goal. Just by the hair, but good positioning for Cruz to get away.
Surrey is late.
1 minute, 10 seconds left in the second quarter. 11 for Surrey, 1 for Torps.
I would say so. That's my guess. Scripter's ankle sore.
Michael and Cruz are going to take a break. Looks like Blake and Rowan are back on. Blake out to check up top. Hunter in the hole. Blake gets spun. But hey, quick thinking by Ricky to stop and recover. Max punches it up to a little too far, just a hair. Blake almost had it. Torps ball.
So kid bounce back quick.
Torps pushes it up the outside. And Rowan's got to get over there quickly, cover his check. But he does. Surrey's got the structure back. Hunter's checking hole. And they push it in the middle into Hunter. And oh, lucky. Got away with one. Surrey ball. Max has it. And that's quarter. All right. We're at halftime, folks. So take a break. And we'll be back with you for the second half of this game shortly. All right, we're back. We are 50 seconds away from the third quarter. While we're waiting, I'll entertain you with fun fact. I don't know if anyone knew this, but only the goalies are allowed to have two hands on the ball at any one time. Otherwise, it's a foul. And I guess we just never see it, so it's never called. But the goalies can have two hands. They can punch the ball, and even in some leagues, they can touch the bottom of the pool, which seems a little crazy to me. But special they are, goalies. We are getting a lineup started here for the swim out. Looks like Danny, Ricky, Blake, Max still in net, Hunter, and Jacob, and who's in the far? Is that Rowan? Yes. The guy that I can't recognize? My son? That guy? Yeah, that's Rowan. There we go. All right. Score is 11 for Surrey, 1 for Torps. Just starting the third quarter. Here's Rowan on the swim out. And he recovers the ball. Surrey ball. Jacob has it. Sees Ricky on the opposite side. Hunter's cycling down low. Danny's got it on the outside, pushes it into Hunter, who, it eludes him, and Torps get the ball. Torps on the counterattack. Pushing it up the outside to Blake's check. Up top to Rowan's check. Hands up, boys. Shot coming. And the miss. Surrey ball. Max pushes it up to Blake. Blake looks around. Jacob is deep. He crosses over to Ricky. Ricky's got Danny. Danny is taking it outside. And kick out. Surrey goes for the second power play of the game. Here is Blake up top. And they're collapsing. He's got lots of space. Danny has the ball up to Jacob. Jacob over to Hunter. Hunter over to Blake. And shot scores. Good placement on that shot. Exactly where he wanted it. Here is Torps. Oh, quick little hand by Blake. Almost. He's certainly making it frustrating for the Torps player, but he gets spun and beaten. He's got to recover. Push back hard. Ricky helps him out. And Blake goes for, he's got space now. He's got space. Shot, score. I'm pretty sure that his dad just told him to skate. So score now, 13 for Surrey, 1 for Torps, 5 minutes left in the third. Nice play by Ricky there to help Blake out and then see the opportunity that got created. Jacob out to check. Nice and high. Lots of pressure. Blake's checking up high. Over to Jacob's check. Over to Blake's check. And he gets beaten, but he's recovered. He's expecting it. And then the collapse. Into Max. Max recovers. Surrey on the counterattack. Max pushes it up to Ricky. Ricky looks around. Sees Danny on the outside. Hunter's driving through the middle. Not much space, though. So Danny sees he's got water. Blake's driving deep on the backside. And cycling up to Ricky. Ricky sees it. Rowan's driving in the middle. Very crowded middle right now. Rowan shot, or sorry, Ricky shot. Great skip. And it's Torp's ball. Kick out. It's going to be a Torps power play. Rowan's got the boot. Out to Michael's check. Oh, to Cruz's check. Shot, skip, but skipped over. So it's going to be a Surrey ball.
Owen didn't go to the penalty box. So give him
Ooh. Rowan did not make it all the way to the penalty box, and there was a turnover, and he needed to complete that and then come out. He took a little shortcut, and so now it looks like Torps is going to get a technical foul, 5 meter. 2 5 meters for that. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Okay.
Right.
Max. Oh, nice try. Rowan's taking a seat for that. Might get a small tongue lashing from one of the flats.
Something like
Ricky's on. Here's Michael with the ball. Gets it out to Danny on the outside. A lot of froth in the middle there right now. Someone's going to get a foul. Nope. Danny's got it on the outside. Hunter starts the cycle. Out to Michael. He's got to have a shot here. And almost. Great idea. Torps recover, and they're on the counterattack. Ball out to Ricky's check. Hunter's got to follow his mark in. Out to Blake's check. And there, Hunter recovers. And still Surrey ball. Ricky's got it on the outside. He gets it over to Michael on the other side. Cruz is driving through the middle. Danny is also in the middle. Sees the open water. Danny's got a clear net. Pops it in. Great little push shot there by Danny. Score is 15 for Surrey, 2 for Torps. Here come Torps. Blake's out to check high. I think he's tempting them to spin him, and then he's going to beat him on the recovery. There's a bit of gamesmanship going on in that defense. And Michael's out to check. He pops it in, and there's back to Blake's check. Pops it, and Max saves. Max sees Michael up high. But Ricky's covered by 2 marks, so we'll have to wait for Surrey to catch up. Here's Hunter coming in from the top. Pops it back to Danny. Danny sees Michael. Minor foul. Michael's got the ball. He pops it back to Danny. Missed it behind him, but he'll recover. Here comes Ricky into the middle. He gets the ball. 4 seconds. Shoot. Scores! Great shot right in the corner. Little skip shot. Nice technique. One minute, 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
the important thing is to haven't got time to pass the day with every duck along the way.
Oh, never mind. I was actually just pouring my
Just got a little timeout happening here.
Oh my god. Well, you're sucking up here.
So we had a little time travel moment. That was actually the end of the third quarter, and now we're starting the fourth. So that's weird. Rowan out on the swim out to get the ball, passes it into Jacob. Jacob to Ricky. Ricky sees Michael. Michael sees Danny going down the outside. Blake is run the gauntlet, and Ricky's following in right behind him, seeing some open water. Michael's looking around, doesn't see much. Rowan gets the ball up top. Back to Michael. Shot. Oh, off the post. Nice try. Great skip shot. Just a little wide. Torps recover. Out to Michael's check. And a collapse. Jacob recovers the ball. Surrey on the attack. Out to Michael on the far side. Ricky's down deep already. Danny and Blake are coming in to support him. The cycle starts. Into Blake. He's got space. And can he get it? He can get it. Absolutely. Great job. Thought we might have a 2-meter there for a bit, but he managed to stay outside. Torps ball. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Torps brings it up. He's being checked by Blake up top. There's Jacob. Over to Blake. Blake's check, that is. And over to Rowan. Rowan tries to get an interception, not quite. He pushes it out to Blake's check. Lob try. Good effort, but Max had it covered. Surrey ball. Max finds Michael on the outlet. Ricky's storming the middle. Danny gets the ball on the outside. Jacobs run for the back post as well, but not quite. Yeah, it's going to cycle out. Michael finds Rowan, who gets a kick out. Surrey's on the power play. Up to Blake up top. Over to Danny on the outside. Over to Michael. Michael sees Jacob. Jacob over to Blake. You got 4 seconds left. He's going to have to make something here. Shot and save. That's going to be a 2-meter. It was off the goalie's hand. Ricky's over to collect the ball, and Surrey will get set up. Blake makes his move, spins, and starts to drive the center. Back to Jacob at the top. Michael's got it. Danny gets free. Michael over to Ricky. Ricky's got a bit of space. What's he going to do? Skip scores. Descending bottom right corner shot. 18-2 for the Whitecaps. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Still very few kickouts, 3 on each team. Rowan's check. Danny's check. Rowan follows the drive in deep. Shot, score. Looks like Cruz is coming on. Now we have Danny, Michael, Cruz, Blake, Ricky, and Jacob still on the outside, on the far outside. And Surrey is on the offense. Ricky brings the ball down. There's Michael. Michael brings the ball outside. Ricky's on the drive. He gets the ball down low. He's going to try to fight through it. He gets it. Good battle. Nice and strong for Ricky to stay supported while being, I'm sure, kicked and lovely ways under the water. Blake's going to take a break, and Hunter is coming on. Torp's ball. 3 minutes left. Ricky's out to check. Pops it into Cruz's check. Cruz gets right on him. And the kick out on Michael. Surrey's got to collapse and play some defense here. Okay, Cruz is ends up, boys. There you go. Ricky's out to play top and scores.
Right.
2 minutes left. 19-4 for Surrey. Surrey's on the attack. Hunter's got the ball in the back. Finds Michael on the outside. Danny's driven down the right. Ricky's found some space in the center. They can get it to Ricky now, but couldn't quite do it. Back to Michael. And turnover. No goal. Torp's ball. On the counterattack. Surrey's got to get back in their structure. Long ball. Deep, deep, deep in the corner. Out to Cruz to play defense. Up to Jacob. In collapse by Cruz. Good recovery. Max up to Michael. Michael's got lots of room. Lots of room. He's going to take it deep. Looking for the drive. Hunter's going to take that drive. Hunter goes deep. Brings it back to Danny. And then Danny goes for a drive. Makes room for Cruz at the top. Michael gets it into Danny. Danny's got it low. Kick out. Power play for Surrey. Back to Michael. Michael gets it into Cruz. Cruz over to Hunter. Hunter sees Ricky. Ricky finds Michael on the other side. Michael finds Hunter. He's wide open. Oh, he couldn't collect the ball. Unfortunate. I think he saw a goal. He wanted to try no matter what. Torp's ball. Torps gets it long. Again, Cruz is there. And lob ball scores. That is the game. Final score, 19 for Surrey, 5 for Torps. And that's the last game for the 16Us today. So thank you for watching. Always glad to have you join us on this tremendous podcast of Surrey water polo. We will talk to you tomorrow.